The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Well, welcome back at 7:43 this Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Amber Twardy. This morning, we're definitely off to a colder start than yesterday. Yesterday, many of us were in the upper 50s. Currently, we are only in the low to mid 30s. Staying colder throughout the rest of the day, which is why 13 weather ball is blue. Cooler weather is in view. It's also blinking bright. We've got some snow in sight. This is sponsored by LaFontaine Ford, Grand Rapids. As we head throughout the rest of the day, here's where those temps are headed. Not very far from where they are right now. Low to mid 30s is what we're expecting, dropping into the 20s tonight and into early tomorrow morning. But also notice just how strong our winds are getting during that time frame. Gusts that could be exceeding 30 miles an hour at many times. That's going to be along with the snow moving in, so becoming breezy throughout the rest of the day. Snowfall, but because of temperatures that could be slightly above the freezing mark, we could end up seeing a bit of mixing, especially closer to I-94. Into tomorrow morning, some lingering lake effect snowfall to kick off our Sunday, but the rest of the day we are drying out and possibly even looking forward to a little bit of sunshine as clouds are expected to break apart into Sunday afternoon, staying breezy throughout much of the day. Still though, expecting that snowfall for today, tonight, into tomorrow. Winter weather advisory that went into effect at 7 o'clock this morning and remains in effect until 1 p.m. tomorrow early afternoon. That's because of the snow making its way on into West Michigan. That all starts especially late morning with temperatures that are dropping down throughout this morning, closer to the freezing mark as that snowfall is arriving. It's going to be a pretty widespread snowfall too. We could be seeing some accumulation across much of West Michigan. This continues to move on out though, tapering off into this evening, but we're not done yet. This is just going to be replaced by lake effect into tomorrow morning. Now, with that being said, early Sunday morning, we're starting to see some of these lake effect snow bands developing into our northern region. That's especially through Oceana, Mason counties, into Newaygo County too. That's where I expect to see some of our highest totals because of that, but lingering lake effect throughout the rest of the morning, tapering off into the afternoon. So here's how much snow we're expecting. 3 to 5 inches in this darker blue region, looking at Oceana, Mason, Newaygo counties, extending down to Muskegon County as well, but especially looking into Oceana and Mason counties. That's where I do think we have the chance for about 6+ inches as a very localized total that we could end up seeing. For the most part, we are going to be in that 3 to 5 inch range though. Last, the further south that you travel, 1 to 3 inches, getting closer to the Grand Rapids area. But as you're approaching the Kalamazoo region, that's where some mixing is possible with temperatures that are reaching into the mid 30s this afternoon. That would limit accumulation. Beyond that, looking at snow chances tapering off into the beginning of this next work week, even a bit of sunshine as we're kicking off the next week with our Monday. But beyond that, more chances for a bit of a wintry mix by Tuesday, transitioning over to snow chances into Wednesday, and then watching another system into the end of this week. So a bit of an active couple of days ahead of us. Getting into this next 7-day period, we're going to be watching a couple of these systems with temperatures that are a lot colder than what we saw yesterday, but still largely slightly above average for this time of year. Here's what we've got for today. Lakeshore zone right around and slightly above the freezing mark. Mixing is most possible the further south that you are. Northern zone sitting in the lower 30s with breezy winds. Same thing for our southern zone, lower to mid 30s looking possible. Your 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Snow chances throughout this weekend with winter returning in a big way, sticking around into next week. Could hit 40 by Tuesday, but after that dropping back down 20s looking possible once again by Thursday.